Here we are, guys. Guitar number 13 on my acquisition list. And I call it the V66 because I think it sounds good that way. It's really called an Indio Classic 66. Why, I don't know. It's 66. Version 2. Why version 2? I don't know that either. But this was the first style of this guitar that I bought. I'd been seeing it. I'd seen people do some reviews, but I didn't think I needed it. It was another one of those that I thought, I don't need any more guitars. I got everything I need. It turns out that I didn't have everything I wanted. It's like, you know, the old saying, see food, eat food, see guitar, buy guitar. So I thought, well, a Les Paul Junior style, right? Two knobbies, one switchy down here. That would be great. So it's basically stock. I did not change the tuners. They are still the originals. They work very well. I like the tulip tips. I don't think I changed the nut either. I might have had to adjust it a little bit to get them just right, but that's about it. I'm not sure what kind of fretboard it is, but it's nice. It looks kind of like a rosewood. It took the oiling well. The pickups are still the stock pickups in this thing. Now, you know me from, if you watched any of my other guitar videos, you know that pretty much one of the things that I go after right away is electrics and pickups. But listen, this thing cost me about $161, I think. And if all you have to spend is $161 and you want an electric guitar, I recommend this one. Because even though I changed the pots and I you know, fooled around with a little bit of a mod on this, you really didn't need to have to do it. I just like to do it for my own convenience. But this guitar is stock. Even the bridge, you know, I haven't changed this for a roller bridge. And one of the main reasons for that is that this is a bolt-on neck. And in order to get this action, look at that action. In order to get that action, this bridge needs to be basically seated on the body. And I had to put a 0.20 millimeter shim under the heel of the neck to be able to get it back. Now, if I want to put a roller on there, I'm probably going to need to increase the shim to get it to angle back more so I can get the height up to shoot down the neck. For now, it's working. I haven't had to use it a lot. I think the last time this was out of the case was when I did a portion of the instrumental Black Velvet with it. That's the last time it was out of the case. Now, I mean, this finish on this guitar is really, really good. And this is the finish I got on the guitar when I bought it. I did not have my buffing equipment that I have now when I bought this, being one of the early ones. And so the finish that came on, that you see, is what came on it. Beautiful satin neck. I think I pointed this out before, is that there's a scarf here, but look how they integrated it with the grain of the wood on a $161 guitar. That's unbelievable. So, Monoprice Indio. I've been very happy with Monoprice guitars. Most of them anyway. Single coils not so much, but this is pretty good. So I wrote it down. This bridge is 14.93K. The neck is 7.6K. They are not splittable, so they have not been splitted. But let's plug the baby in. And I have just my amp on the standard 65 deluxe reverb with my little bit of a delay and my little bit of reverb set at 2. And that's all there is. There's no other boosters or anything on my pedal board at this time. It's just like that. So I saw this, I bought it. I wasn't expecting a lot from it, but man, was I surprised. And I still am surprised. I've had it out now a couple of days here getting ready to film this video for you. And I've been playing on it, and I had to make a few adjustments since it's been a while since it was in the case. I had to adjust the truss rod. It was almost in tune when it came out of the bag. It's in a case or a bag. Oh, yeah, this comes with its own gig bag on top of that. And there's an insertion here about the gig bag. The gig bag that comes with this 66 is not one of those cheapy foldable ones that flops all around. This comes with a really nicely padded gig bag. There's 1/2-inch padding in this thing. It's formed, you know. It's a formed gig bag. Big pocket in the front there. Just a beautiful gig bag with straps. This, hang it on the wall. Beautiful padded straps. 161 bucks for the whole thing. You know, I just couldn't believe it. Best gig bag that anybody's ever offered with a guitar. Amazing. So, here we are with full up everything. So what I've got is 2 volumes now. A volume, can't see that. A volume for the neck, a volume for the bridge. And when I'm in the neck, the bridge position, if I pull this out, this now becomes a tone control only for this pickup. Something I thought I would like to try to do, and I did it. When it's down, it's just a volume control for the neck. And in the middle position, of course, they're blendable. You can select as much of each one as you like. I have a sweet spot on this one where it's almost full and about halfway down, about there in the middle position is a sweet spot for me on this one. And the neck is it's not bad. All right, it's by itself, it's not bad. It's not as warm as some other pickups that I've gotten on guitars. So we're going to start with them all full up. Volume is always the same, 2.5 on the amp over there. Maybe if I just bring this down a tiny bit, I'll cut my head off, and you can see where I am. So it's bridge, switch, everything's up full. And here's my famous D chord that I love the best. A minor, E, wow, huh? No boosters, nothing, no pedal boosters at all. That is just the pickup by itself with my standard. It's unbelievable. Neck. Nice, huh? Now I got guitars more pricey than this with neck pickups that sound like they're underwater when you play them. Muddy water, muddy waters. The middle position. Let's see what it goes like with a little bit of vintage overdrive, but the drive is not up. It's on 0, and the volume is at the 50%. Wow. What about just boost, no change in anything? And compressor with my standard settings. So the compressor takes out some of the uniqueness of each one of the notes and its resonance by compressing them and trying to make them all in the same level. Alright, we're back to none of that stuff, and I'm just gonna see if I can play you a little bit of stuff here, starting with the bridge the way I like it. We'll go to the neck also, and then we'll go to the middle just a little bit here. that's all the spots. Needless to say, I'm still very impressed with this guitar. One of my least expensive, one of the best. I don't think anybody who wants to learn to play guitar or plays guitar would be dissatisfied with a guitar like this. I hope they all are like this, as good as this one is. I just can't say enough good things about it. It's a pleaser, a definite pleaser, no question about it. I bought it mostly for the looks of the cherry. Subsequent to this one, there are two others like this. There's a Harley Benton and the Epiphone SC2, which are also this style, which will be coming up way down the list at some point. But this was the first one like it, and this one, half the price, a third the price of the Epiphone, and 5 times better than the Epiphone was. Had to change the pickups in the Epiphone. But this is a pleaser, guys. Indio 66. I wish I knew why they called it 66. If anybody knows, let me know. I Googled it once. I don't think I found it. But yep, it's a pleaser. So the next one up on the list, just to give you a heads up, will be the IYV ILS. Is it ILS? IYV 300. The IYV 300, that would be the green. I think it's the IYV green Les Paul, the EGR. I didn't write all that stuff down on my list. I wrote them all down in order so I could make sure I got them right. So it's the IYV 300. I think that's the green one. Sneak peek information here. Amazon made the ocean blue version of that available here in Canada this week. Oh, I guess it's last week now because this is Sunday. And I was looking up something else and it caught my eye. $252 in change, and that was the price I paid for the green one. That was a warehouse deal. Now I get a brand new one for the same price in ocean blue, which was definitely my preferred color. I have to say I still hate the green color. The guitar itself is great, but I'm hoping that the blue is going to be as great, but in a much more pleasing color to my eyes. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate all your support. Hit that subscribe button for me. There will be another guitar giveaway at the 2,000 level. So help me get there. And somebody's going to win a guitar worldwide. Catch you in the next one.